Hello? Hopefully that wasn't too big of a jump. Hello? Maybe I'm heard, maybe I'm not. To be determined. Testing new mic. Testing new mic. Not sure how it sounds. I'll find out later after this. The beautiful pink mic matches me. Man, it's good to see you guys. It's been way too long. Way too long. Literally, it's been a little over 3 months. Which I didn't think that it happened that quickly. Is the new mic, does it sound good? Does it sound better or worse? Let me know, please. I'd love to know. I bought this like 2 months ago and I never had a chance to use it. No, actually, it's probably been 3 months actually. Yeah. I was planning to use it, but I never did. Yeah, meatball sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie, Artec. It's perfect for you know, leftovers. More importantly, that's the best thing about Italian food right there. Oh, don't worry. This won't be too long, Prince Omelet. You can go back to bed. And hey, Chizudu, hello. Corey, good to see you. Kurabu, Cookie Dough, if I didn't say that. Crystal, happy Friday. The best day of the week, some would say. Probably the most enjoyable, just because you know it's Friday and you know you have the weekend. Unless you work the weekends, and I'm sorry. You can call me whatever you want to, Artec. I keep cutting out, Rabbit Girl? A little louder, okay. Let's see. Maybe it's the... Let me see. I haven't been checking the... Oh god, I hope it's not too loud. I am so sorry if it starts starting very loud. But... yeah, I'm hoping this new mic works really well. But we'll see. I need a new mic. It's been a bit. And it's the... yeah. Like, it's not the best mic in the world, but it's a good value from what I've heard, so I hope it's not the filters I put on this, because the filters are meant for the older mic, so I wonder if that's kind of making it sound how it is. I won't know until this stream is over, but oh, you know what? The stream is supposedly starting soon, but we're actually we are starting right now technically, so hello. I gotta take off my, well, you don't see them, but I have some glasses and I gotta take it off. But it's okay, I can see though. Sorta. Most of the time. So not really at all. My lenses don't work properly sometimes. Oh my gosh. It feels so weird, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's felt longer than 3 months. It might have been 4 months, I think. Oh man, what was that last video I put up? It was like, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I think it was July. Was it really July? Oh, July. I forgot. I forgot my months. July, August, September. Yeah, it's been about 3 months, I think. Oh my goodness. Now that doesn't feel right. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up my chat. Okay, let's see. Abudi. The good old Abudi. Speaking of, who's bought Dramatical Murder already? From Jazz Balloon, who's ready for some freaking slow damage? I'm excited for slow damage. Slow damage is gonna be so much fun. When we do get to that, at least. But we'll see on that. Oh, of course. There's a... Wait, what? Is there ads on this? Okay, well, that was my fault. Hopefully it's not obnoxious. I'm sorry if it was on default. I guess I was default. I'm trying to figure out why. Again, I won't know how I sound until after, so I really hope this mic sounds good. But if not, then well, that's sad. We're gonna have to wait for a better mic. Okay, so according to, hey, thank you, Natural Gemini. I remember you. It's good to see you too. Gosh, yeah, it was 3 months ago. Oh my gosh. Hey, that's awesome, Chizu. A busy college life is a good life, I guess. I would hope, at least. Back when AP1 was in college, like, yeah, college keeps you busy, but it's a good busy, you know? It keeps your mind healthy, if you will. At least if you do it right. And if it looks like I'm closing my eyes and like leaning down, it's because I'm looking at my phone right here, my visible phone. You can't see. I'm holding it with my hands, and you can't see my hands or arms. Just pretend I have yaoi hands and holding a big phone. But yeah, there's been a lot going on. A lot going on over here on my end, but there's also just yeah. Well, anyways, maybe we should get straight to the announcement, because I did a I wouldn't mind talking to you guys for like a good hour or so. I mean, it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary on this channel, am I right? But I think we should just go straight to the announcement. Well, let's see. What's the best way to put? It's not bad news, but it's just a change of direction, I guess. But in a good direction. For one, we are going to play Slow Damage. Like, that's 1000% happening. How long have we been waiting for this game for? Like, me, you, and AP1, and like, we've been waiting for Slow Damage. It's been a long time. For maybe 6 or 7 years now. I can't remember when it was first announced, but I want to say it was like in 2015 or 16, maybe even earlier, like when it was like in development. So like, we're 1000% playing that when it comes out. We'll see how that goes though. It's part of the announcement that I'm about to announce. But anyway, the pre-announcement, if you will. But let's see. But yeah, so we're definitely playing that. So yeah, anyways, to the announcement. So yeah, so I'm just sure like you guys watch other YouTube creators out there. And then on top of that, just like the whole announcement, the whole thing with Twitch is going on. It's like, oh, there's a lot of just not good things, it seems like, when it comes to creating content. It's changed a lot over the last, like, every year pretty much. I say the last, like, no pun intended, but dramatically, like, it dramatically changed since, I want to say 2014 and 15. That was kind of like the point where things started to change dramatically, and like ever since it's been like more quote unquote family friendly, and it's never going to change, and that's just how it is. And that's how it's going to be. And it was very difficult to like try to keep up with just making only BL content, because YouTube punished any BL content creator for it. That's the truth. And that's probably why it's hard to find that content nowadays. In general, like, I'm not sure about you guys, but like, I don't get any notifications on that anymore in regards to like what do you call it, recommendations, like YouTube recommendations, for example. Like, again, maybe it's me, I don't know, but I feel like many people are not getting those like recommendations anymore like they used to, like 5 or 6 years ago. And that's just, again, just, it's a changing of just, oh, you know, it's YouTube just becoming more family friendly, and it just makes it harder for anybody who wants to make BL content, such as myself, because I genuinely do find it fun, but it's always punishing towards me and my channel. That's the truth. But that doesn't mean we're not gonna not make BL content. We're gonna still do our hardest, but we're gonna probably have to like, well, kind of like we've been doing, except it's going to be like we're going to just focus on like one let's play. Hence why I mentioned slow damage. Like I've been dying to play slow damage, and I know there's like divine speaker, but that's a whole nother, that's a way longer game. And it's the like I want to make sure like it's a game or a visual novel, whatever you want to call it, a game or visual novel that you guys want to watch. And I'm assuming that slow damage is going to be much less time consuming than like divine speaker. And just based off like my own statistics and such, like I guess like the shorter length of the game in general, or like the shorter amount of let's plays, the more retention is there. So it tells me you guys want to see like more. Well, I guess like you don't want to like a prolonged story. It's just very difficult because there's gonna be like 100 episodes, you know. Like that's my guess. Unless I live stream it, but that's again that's a whole different dish. Like I was talking about, like how YouTube is like not only YouTube but just Twitch. It's just like BL content's not like up front anymore like it used to, right? But you gotta like search it. But anyways, oh yeah, and Corey, just to answer, exactly, idled. You get it. I mean, if you make content like that, like you understand what I'm talking about. But to answer a quick question, Corey, like yeah, I saw the Patreon, and by the way, I'm sorry I haven't put anything up there recently. It's embarrassing. But without like, you know, TMI, there's just a lot of stuff behind the scenes that happened. And yeah, that hence why the 3 months of disappearance. But I'm happy to say things are a lot better. Trust me, like so much better. My mind's never felt better. In general, seriously. But anyways, going back to the topic at hand. I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, so I'm trying to look for games that are like shorter because that's the ones you guys want to watch. That's just the statistic truth right there. Instead of like the long one. So I'm assuming slow damage is going to be not like super long compared to like other games like Lamento, for example, which was super long, but I loved it. That's still to this day my favorite BL game. I would definitely say that it's my favorite BL game. But anyways, I'm gonna just try to like do this channel differently because that's how it is going to be, unfortunately. And if you guys have known me long enough, you guys would know that one of my favorite games is, well, Overwatch. So what I'm thinking here is that I'm gonna kind of like, since Overwatch 2 is about to come out, and I'm gonna play the hell out of that. Like I've been playing Overwatch for so long that I think I'm gonna start making more content towards Overwatch 2, and probably just streaming in general. I know I talked about this before. This is like one of those things where it's like a long time ago I talked about it, but I think it was just a fresh reminder that I wanted like to do more variety streaming. And just because again that's just how it's turning out to be. It's not like it was again like 7 years ago or even like 4 years ago where I could make BL content all the time and be okay, but it's gotten to the point where it's not okay. Unfortunately, and it's just, and it sucks too. It's just YouTube's doing no favors on that. But I never want to get rid of it because I freaking love making visual novel videos. They're so much fun. I think it's I think visual novels is like a fun way to like be interactive in the story, but also like have fun with it. That's always like the goal of my videos, is have fun with it and just like be immersed into a story. But again, it's just one of those things where it's just I have to change the way my channel's going to be because that's how the landscape is when it comes to just streaming or making videos in general, unfortunately. But that's kind of like the important announcement. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but it's just like it's hard to say. It really is, because I know my channel's been like consistently the same since, well, since I started it, pretty much, almost like since 2015. But I'm going to make this new direction just because I feel like it's the right thing to do, and it's like also, again, it's just on the back end too. It's going to help out in the long term and like quality of life, if you will. But that doesn't mean we're not going to not make BL's content anymore. like we are playing Slow Damage. Whenever I know right now, like it's currently in development, not in development. It's, I mean, I guess technically it's still in development, but it's pretty much a done deal. It's just they have to wait on Steam, if I remember correctly, like the approval of Steam. And once that approves, this game's going out ASAP, which is going to be awesome. So I can't wait. I can't tell exactly when, but it's coming soon. Hopefully this year. I'm not sure how the whole process of Steam works, but like we're 1000% playing that because we've been waiting for that. And anyways, but anyway, I'm rambling. I can't help it. It's just when I get nervous, I start rambling, and this happens all the time. But the gist of it is that we're still going to make BL content, but it's going to be much, much, much less. Like we talked about way long ago, and it's going to be more variety. That's what we're going to do. And it's going to be mostly Overwatch. I'm just giving you guys a heads up on that. So if I do stream, which will be on here, it won't be on Twitch. It'll always be on YouTube. We're going to do Overwatch like content a lot. And other things too. Like I still have Horizon Zero Dawn. I still been dying to play. I've really been dying to want to play that. And of course we got our simulation games. You guys know how it is. I love my simulation games. Like there's the Idle Manager that I want to play again. It's been a bit for that. And I love I want to make a new city in a city sim or whatever it's called. I can't remember. Skylines, that's what it was. But that's kind of just the announcement, and I guess that I'm coming back-ish. We'll see. My life has dramatically changed in the last like 3 months, like seriously, in a better way, personally speaking. So yeah, I just gotta figure that out, and scheduling and such, and make it more consistent, hopefully. Because you guys been here long enough to know that like I'm not the most consistent. I'll say one thing and then it never happens, and I don't want to like promise you guys that, and because it just hurts me mentally. I've always been that type of person. It's just like it's always hard to come back from that because I feel guilty for even like promising something and then I just don't follow up on that promise, and I kind of want to just change it. Hence why like I won't promise anything. I'll just, you know, make it on the go and try to schedule things like I did. Like I said, like I was going to do this 2 days ago, but then I forgot Avatar is 3 hours long, and I noticed it was like 10 o'clock at like when the movie ended. I'm like, well, I guess I'll do this later, and I said I was going to schedule, and I did, so I'm proud of that. But yeah, but anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but that's kind of the gist of it. I understand if you guys don't want to be here when I start making that type of content, but like I've loved Overwatch ever since I started playing it 4 years ago. I really just, it's been one of the games I play almost every day. So, and since the new game's coming out, it's like I really want to like try to make content on that, and see how that goes. But again, just wanted to give you guys a heads up so you guys don't feel surprised and whatnot when you see like how content's going to be pushing forward from now on. But again, like I said, that doesn't mean we're eliminating BL from this channel. Like we're gonna have Slow Damage coming up, and Slow Damage, you know, when the stretching happens, and there's going to be a lot of back alley stuff, as we know, because I mean, it's Nitro plus Chiral, which there's always back alley scenes. They're like, seriously, in every single game, there's been back alley scenes, from Gaiden no Chi to freaking, even, well, obviously Tropical Murder. That was like probably the most famous one. Actually, is it the most famous one? I don't know. That's debatable, because Gaiden no Chi had some, I mean, that one probably the most back alley scenes. And even Lamento had a couple of them, but like they're kind of like teases. But okay, anyway, I'm getting off topic here. But yeah, when it comes to like stretching and, you know, those back alley scenes, quote unquote, those will be up on the Patreon still. So just because that's the only place I could put it, really. And yeah, and those take time to censor and just still, yeah, anyways. So just a heads up. So that's still going to be happening. It's just, again, it won't be on YouTube like the way it was before I went on my hiatus for like the 5th time. But anyways, but anyways, so just a heads up. So that's still going to be happening. It's just, again, it won't be on YouTube like the way it was before I went on my hiatus for like the 5th time. But anyways, 'Cause anyways, so just a heads up. So that's still going to be happening. It's just, again, it won't be on YouTube like the way it was before I went on my hiatus for like the 5th time. But anyways. But I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have right now, because I feel like I'm just kind of rambling and saying the same thing over and over again. So I hope that's clear though, and I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and just kind of being more transparent with you guys in like regards to like the situation, like just in the streaming landscape, in case you guys weren't aware of like what's happening. But yeah, I'm happy to answer your questions though. And I hope that was as clear as it can be, even with my rambling. I have, let me go ahead and, I have my phone right here, so I'm going to read some of the, what I missed in the chat. And yeah, Patreon, it's only $1, so I mean, if you, that helps me out, but $1 gives you full access, and it helps every little bit. It really does. But at the same time, you do get that content uncensored. So, and again, for you guys who've been here for the last like months with nothing happening on that, I'm really sorry. But there is a lot of old content on there too, with a lot of uncensored stuff. So there is still some content. There's a lot of content on my Patreon. Just a heads up. See, sorry, I'm going way back and read. I do want to do the movie things again. I know that was like one of the streaming things I did. I think, what was it, every Friday? I forgot what it was. I do want to keep doing that. Again, it's just things happen, hence why I just stopped streaming in general. But yeah, so that's the good news. I do want to do that again, because I think you guys like that too. Some of you were always joined every week on that, and that was awesome. It was just nice to watch like something. As someone who's a movie fanatic, I would love to do that still. But yeah, in regards to that, art tech, yes, I could definitely still watch BL shows, and oh yeah, but it has to be on Twitch. Ooh, it could be on YouTube. It's just, well, I think we did do it on YouTube. It's just we're gonna have to like, again, it's the same thing. We're just gonna have to watch it, like time it together, like, you know, like the countdown. I had the countdown before. It's the same idea. I know Twitch has those watch parties, but like, again, just in regards to Twitch in general and how they're doing stuff, it's probably not the best idea to go back to Twitch right now. Back alleys. The king of back alleys. You are definitely right there, Natural. As you can see, I'm very behind on chat, so I'm really sorry. That's what happens when I start rambling. I kind of just lose track of things. If there's a musical BL visual novel, that would be pretty awesome. Never heard of Visual Prison. Maybe I have, but maybe it's been a bit. Well, yeah, they're the festival. I know what you're talking about, Tanya. The oh, those are so fun to watch. I just wish there's a. I think I did see a subtitle version, and they're just really fun to have the whole like Nitro Plus Trial universe come together and just like interact. It's just so much fun. Okay, good. I caught up now. We're good. Yes, it does, Chizuru. You are right. I remember. God, what was it? Was it last year, maybe, or was it like before the pandemic when it happened? I can't remember if it was last year or like again, like in 2019 or something, when the musical came out, the live action play. I remember. I remember people tagging me in a lot of those, and it's just I always get a good laugh because like it's always like, you know, those scenes, you know, those scenes. With the play, I mean, obviously they're not going to show those scenes, but it's implied on what's happening, you know. And then of course when Vi Chai showed up, everyone lost their shit. No. Oh god, that brings up memories. Okay, so it was. So yeah, it was probably 2018 or 2019, I think. I do remember that in Artec, you were one of those people who tagged me in those, uh, which I appreciate because it was fun to watch them. I'm not gonna lie, I love seeing those clips. I just remember you were one of the few who always tagged me in them. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I couldn't believe that Japan, the Mad Lads of Japan. Exactly, shonen dance, exactly. Oh, there wasn't. I swear there was one, but again, this was a while ago when I watched that video. I want to say it was subbed. Again, it might not exist anymore. Like I'm not kidding when I said like a lot of BL content has been like axed off YouTube in general, aka like my channel, my old channel, AP's old channel. But oh, that'd been cool to go see that in Japan, which I'm sure you guys heard the news that Japan's opening up for foreigners again, which is freaking awesome. I can't wait to visit. Is your knee healing up fine, Artec? I know it was like a bit ago. I'm assuming it's healing fine, right? I hope. I'm praying. I really am. I hope everything's going well with that knee. It's not getting knee injuries. It's not good. AP had a knee injury back in high school, and yeah, that was rough. For a good 5 months, I think. Oh man, you guys are bringing us good memories. Oh man, the golden days of YouTube where BL content wasn't axed off immediately. that was something else. Oh man, that really goes back though. I miss those days. I think all of us did. It was kind of like the old Vocaloid days too. The same thing there. It's just man, YouTube was so much different and a lot better than it is now in terms of just like what is it? Creative freedom is the word I'm looking for. Because now it's very difficult to make stuff that's even a bit risque. It's risky. Yeah, but oh yeah, because yeah, you don't get recommendations anymore. I mean, that's pretty loud and clear. How YouTube sees things. But you know what? I'm confident that Slow Damage will do pretty well. I really am. Again, that's been so anticipated for so long that I think all of us are just dying to watch it or play it. So I can't wait. I really can't wait. Hey, you know, 50 degrees, that's a lot of improvement. So I'm happy to hear that, Artec. No judgment at all, Tahanya. But yeah, yeah, but I guess before I just start talking to you guys in general, because it's been a long time and I miss all of y'all and I love talking to you. But yeah, so yeah, but anyways, like live streaming wise, I'll be live streaming tomorrow actually. Like remember like 5 minutes ago when I just said that like I shouldn't make those promises because then I end up not doing it, then I feel horrible and I won't stream for like a week because of that. But no, I for sure I'm definitely streaming tomorrow. I'll try and get in the habit of just streaming. So we'll see how that goes. But giving you guys a heads up that tomorrow I'm definitely streaming, and we'll be streaming Overwatch. Just a heads up, as the new one comes out in Overwatch 2 comes out I think in 4 days. It comes out on Tuesday, so I've just been excited to play that. It's been in development like for how long now? And I can't believe it's actually coming out. Like it's actually happening. So like I'm like fanboying inside. It's like one of the few games I'm just like I actually been addicted to. So oh yeah, that Nitro Plus Child knows how to make music. Goatbed, Goatbed, and I think there's another, I can't remember, but gosh, they make such good music, which is why I'm excited for Slow Damage, which already has some pretty good music that they hinted. I'm not sure if they released full songs yet, but damn, it sounds great. I can't wait, especially since like the concept is going to be very unique, where I expect the music to like be unique as well, kind of like on the same level as well, God, I'm blinking out. It's like 10 o'clock, forgive me. I can't remember what it's called at the top of my head. What is wrong with me? It's always the forgotten one. Sweet Pool. That's what it was. Sweet Pool. Like, I expect it to kind of be like very unique in that sense, where it's gonna be different from the other Nitro Plus Trial games. At least I think so. Aw. The opening slap. Do you have any manga, Cameron? I used to get manga. Not really anymore. The last like ones I had was Attack on Titan. I freaking, and I finished it online, I will say that much. But yeah, that was literally the last manga. I used to actually collect light novels from a lot of what were the light novels I had? Oh my god, I don't remember now. I think there's a light novel of I can't remember. I bought it a while ago, feels like. Oh, what was it called? Your Name, Kimi no Na wa. I think there was a light novel for that. I'm pretty sure I bought that. It's somewhere. I think it's somewhere in my closet or in the void behind me, because I swear I have it, but now I can't remember because it was so long ago. Like, I haven't bought any manga in a bit. Attack on Titan was like the last one, and then light novel wise, I think it was Zero no Tsukaima, as that was AP's first anime, quote unquote anime. Sailor Moon was technically the first one, but like outside like the most popular anime, I guess, like it was Zero no Tsukaima, and that was back in 2013. But yeah, it's I think I have other manga. I just honestly can't remember. I haven't bought any manga in a bit. I've been I prefer Blu-ray. I mean, I just like anime more, like animation stuff in general, and I love like the content. It's just so damn expensive compared to anything else. It's like, you know how it is. Like, if you want to get like the first half of the first season, it's going to cost you like $80. It's like, damn, you're taking my wallet away. Oh, actually, I do have a manga. No, actually, it wasn't Attack on Titan. The most recent manga I have the first one, and it was really good, but it was so long ago. Oh my god, what was it called? Hold up, one sec. I'm looking this up because it's actually gonna bother me. Oh my, I have the first book, and it was so good. I'm gonna find this. Oh, give me one sec. I just didn't buy the rest because money, but I'm gonna find it. Was it this one? Oh, I think it was this one. I'm looking. I swear, I think it was that's what it was. It was 10 count. That's what it was. Yeah, it's 10 count. I have it somewhere again in the void behind me. I have the first like I don't know what you call it. The first book of well, 10 count, and that was really good. I actually really enjoyed that, but I never bought the rest or never continued, unfortunately. Yeah, Sweet Pool's a lot, so I don't blame you, Corey. That sounds like a fun time, Idol. I mean, all jokingly, no, that doesn't sound fun, but You gotta do what you gotta do, though. Yeah, room number 9 was something else. I'm glad that we never had a chance to finish that one because that was, yeah, it kept getting worse. The endings, like, not like, you know what I mean, like not worse, but like emotionally worse. It just was just heartbreaking. What was the last ending we did? I think it was the last ending that we did was oh my gosh, I think was it like the scene where they're in the park and he just oh my god, I think that was, and then at the end he ended up leaving, I forgot his name, but he ended up leaving him for just, yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna say the words because then YouTube's gonna get upset by that, but you know, things happened in the park and it was NTR stuff pretty much, and then it ended up in a breakup, if I remember correctly, and then that's how it ended. It's like, god, that is heartbreaking as hell. I want to say that was the last thing we played, and there's like 3 more, and I'm glad we didn't touch on those 3 because like I couldn't imagine it getting worse, but supposedly there's one more that was even worse than that, and I'm like, god damn, I did not want to see that. Sweet Pool's an interesting one, so I don't blame you if you haven't watched that, Tsudu. Shiki off, shiki off, shiki off, shiki off, shiki off, shiki off. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing too. I was gonna say, like, we're still gonna do karaoke. Like, there's gonna be some things that are gonna, you know, be the same. It's just, again, less BL content, unfortunately. So it's just that it is what it is. But I want to do karaoke again. Karaoke is so much fun. I love doing it, and you guys are always so awesome. You're like the best. Seriously, you guys are like the best. Like wingmen, if you will, wing women, in general. Like, seriously, you guys cheer me up when I sing. So, and I appreciate that. Who wasn't thirsty for Shiki? I'm just being honest here. Like, Shiki, like, man, drip. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. I mean, they're pretty much, no, they're not the same, but you know, they have that physique. Wow, I'm surprised. Like, no one's here for Kojaku. I feel like Kojaku's like, I don't know. Anyways, God, I don't see any Bardos. There's a couple of people who really love Bardo is awesome. God damn, I miss Lamento. Lamento is so much fun. Oh, come on. There's been a meme going around again. It makes me happy to see it too, because like, damn, that just shows how influential, or maybe not influential is the right word, but like more, maybe it is influential is the right word. Dramatical Murder was. Like, there's been a meme, you know, that you guys know on time. There's that CG of Aoba where he's just sleeping on his bed with no covers, you know, no duvet or anything, but he's like, he's kind of like cuddling himself, like hugging himself. And, you know, he has those long, slender arms with the big hands, the yaoi hands. And he's just like, he's just crashed out in his bed. But I've been seeing like that template being used around recently. It makes me happy because it's like, see, Dramatical Murder is never going to die. Like, seriously, that's easily been, it's not, I don't think it's even controversial to say, but like, Dramatical Murder has been the most influential BL visual novel in at least North America. Not sure if I could say like in general, but definitely in North America. Like, I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. I think a lot of us started like visual novels in general because of Dramatical Murder, BL visual novels, that is. But I'm trying to think of Cake and Wine. Oh god. We were born to make history. Hey, I'm glad you're liking Full Service. We tried Full Service. It was just really weird. I feel like the mechanics weren't like, I feel like the characters are fun. Like, I think it's definitely like a fun game, visual novel in general. It's just the mechanics I didn't like, and it really bothered me when we tried to play it. But it was sad. I wish that if the mechanics are better, I would probably stuck around. But like, the mechanics of like the whole, like how everything went just didn't work for me. God, I'll never forget COVID. COVID, COVID being interesting. He was the most interesting character to me, at least. I don't know. What do you be? Yeah, I mean, I can't remember. There's the guy from work. I can't remember his name. There's COVID, who's like COVID. God, I don't want to like what did he do? I don't remember now. It's been so long. Full Service has been so long ago, which is crazy because it felt like yesterday when that came out, and I remember that was in development for a bit too. Man, okay, you guys are like bringing some things back, and it's like really testing my memory. Shaka's sugar daddy. Oh god, I'll never forget the Aoba figurine with Ren and like the cowboy boots, like the dog Ren. Oh yeah, same here, Chizuru. I mean, come on, let's be real. We all try to sleep out like Aoba did in that CG. It's impossible. First off, my arm would fall asleep. And yeah, like you said, like with the headphones on, like that's uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. I don't know how he does it, but he's also an interesting person, if you know what I mean. Hey, Fernanda. I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. For some reason, my stream's always on delay. I don't know why that is, but I think it's on like on a 30-second delay, so sorry about that. Gothic Aoba, that classic figurine, but oh man, bringing these memories back. Yeah, freaking COVID, man. What was he did something on the beach? No, that wasn't COVID. I forgot who it was. There's a model on the beach. He was interesting. He was kind of tsundere-ish, if I remember correctly. God, I'm trying to remember the characters from. There's the college student who was just kind of there. I don't remember his character. Yeah, the very quiet guy. God, I think there's 5 main characters if I remember from Full Service. But anyways, it could have been a fun time. I wish the mechanics are better though. That's kind of the gist of it. I'm just trying to close that thought since I forgot who brought it up. But anyways. Thanks for worshiping that. Nah, booty's too good. As we all know, it's too good. Okay, it is almost 10:30. I didn't want this being over an hour long, guys. But don't worry, like this is not like obviously this is not going to be like a goodbye, like for sure goodbye or anything like that. Like I am back streaming again. Not sure how consistent it's going to be. I mean, you guys know how it is with me. I am just not the most. Unfortunately, I wish I was more consistent on that and give you guys a better heads up. But like I said, I know for sure tomorrow I'll be streaming. Not sure how it's going to be the next couple days, but I really want to grind again. That's probably the best way to put it. I want to grind again like I used to. I actually have time to do that now, so which is great to know to myself and hopefully you guys too. But in a good way. Like don't like you don't have to be worried anymore. If you were worried, like everything's better in general right now in my life. Seriously, the last 2 years have been so stressful in ways that I don't want you guys to know about. It's been super stressed, but like it's been the best it's been, like seriously, since like a month ago, I'd say. So I want you guys to know that everything's getting better on my end, and I want to go back to that grind. Not to say I don't miss it per se. That's probably the wrong way to put it, but I want to challenge myself again, like I used to. It's like 10 years ago. Like I remember like challenging myself doing that. Like challenge that, man, I can make more if I want to, and I know I can. And then I want to get back in that mindset. It's like I know I can do it. I just need to do it, and I'm gonna try to, but again, it's gonna be. I just got to do it. I can't promise it. What's the word? What's that phrase called? Like, I want to walk the walk rather than talk the talk. That's probably the best way to put it. but yeah, I know for sure tomorrow there'll be a stream. So if you guys want to come join and we could talk more, then I'm more than happy to. And I hope to see you guys there. But unfortunately, again, I didn't want this to be too long tonight. It is a Thursday night. I know a lot of you guys have things to do on well, till Friday. Then Friday and this weekend, everyone's available, right? Or for the most part, I would hope. But don't worry, I'll be back here tomorrow. It won't be like starting at 9:30 like it did tonight. It'll be starting much earlier. So look forward to that. Maybe I'll actually start in the afternoon. We'll see. Just depends on how things go on my end. But there will 100% be a stream. It'll just show up out of nowhere. Just giving you guys a heads up. So just have those notifications on. When it happens, it happens. And I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming for, but hopefully I'm awake for the whole night. But anyways, but thank you guys for listening to me. I'm so happy to see you guys talking, and just not only to me, but to everyone, to the whole Cam fam, like all you guys. Seriously, I miss the community so much, and I'm so glad you guys are still here. So anyways, thank you again for being here and joining me and just listening to what I have to say, my rambles. And this is not a final goodbye. This is not the final goodbye. This is hopefully a new beginning. And on that note, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully for future streams. And yeah, thank you, and thank you again. I don't know what else. Have a good night, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye.